You know? I said this was gonna be a hard mode playthrough, start to finish. I changed my mind. I'm not spending like another hour and a half or whatever the heck that was in that stupid battle. Not happening. I cleared the important part in hard mode first and foremost. Good choice. Welcome back, Crystal. This'll be a full hard mode playthrough with the exception to this, because screw this. If this was one of those games where your difficulty option was just like locked in from the get-go and you couldn't change it no matter what for the whole game, I probably would have ended the stream on the spot right there, I'm gonna be honest. Because, you know, I just rambled telling stories for so long and and then had all my progress taken away just like that, you know. So yeah, how easy is easy then? How easy is it? Wow, pretty easy. Really easy. Oh. Yeah, no more. I'm just getting this weapon and getting the hell out. Is what I'm doing. No more. No more of this nonsense. Look how quick they die now. Oh boy. Well, everything dies now. Well. Big smackaroos. Not even gonna be able to do my full combo on them. I can use Dark Lance straight up. I'll be getting my magic back fast enough from just like murderizing them, right? Well. I much prefer the feel of this. This is a lot more what I'm all about. I haven't even taken damage yet. I'm more about this life. But yeah, now you see how the sponge is a replacement for difficulty. Yeah, it's seeming kind of like the game artificially making itself harder just by becoming sponge, and that's the difficulty option in a nutshell. Wow. It's like playing a completely different video game now. Oh my goodness gracious. Just from the perspective of I can fight things instead of I have to throw attacks at it for 3,000 years as it very, very slowly dies, you know. Not a completely different video game from the perspective of like, wow, the difficulty change is like so different and meaningful that it feels like I'm playing a different game. No, it just feels like I'm playing a different game from the perspective of I can actually fight things as opposed to I need to just like deal with the sponge for 3,000 years, you know. Well, you know, wow, that's a lot of damage. I don't even think flex tape is going to be able to fix that. Wow. Wow. That sure took a long time, didn't it? Huh? Even as a NieR fan, you cannot defend the hard mode of this game. It is kind of inexcusable. Yeah, I don't like it. We're doing this playthrough in hard mode because I always try to cover like games on the hardest difficulty on this channel. Almost always, like 90% of the time when games have difficulty options, I'm covering it on this channel. I'll do it in the hardest difficulty to make my playthrough stand out a bit more. As like, wow, here's someone playing the hardest difficulty. Let's see what that's like, you know? Help me stand out a little bit more is honestly what it's kind of like. But, you know, then we also get to see what the game is like on said hardest difficulty settings, and I do have to say, I am not exactly impressed with the hard difficulty setting of this game. Like, it really is not a meaningful challenge. It's just make the enemies hit hard and just give them, like, health to infinity. Like, the fact that last stream, I spent 2.5 hours whittling away the health of one boss that was a side quest boss, but one that was required to beat the game because a weapon was tied to it. As I spent like an hour and a half playing a different video game as the boss slowly lost his health. It's like, wow, that really says something. And the boss itself was not difficult, considering I was able to put 2 rubber bands on my controller and just have the boss slowly die while I played a different video game, being PvZ. So it's not like the boss itself was actually hard or was a meaningful challenge. It just had like the definition of a sponge of health. But yeah, how video games feel when I play them. Your first attempt. How video games feel when I watch others play your second attempt. Yeah. Watch people play video games and they'll handle it easy peasy, but actually play said video games and it's like, what the heck, how do they do this? Don't worry, I got you. Oh boy, all is paid, all is sacrifice. Oh, we got this kind of section, rusted clump. Oh, it said rusted chump at first. Oh no, they're gonna smackaroo me a bunch. They're straight up dropping healing items faster than I even take damage that needs healing, just by like committing now. Wow. I could enable that auto battle that it like tried to tempt me with. Part of me is almost tempted to enable auto battle and then go back to playing PvZ. Look at all these medicinal herbs. What the heck? Wow. Okay. And the worst part is the health inflation got worse in Replicant, which is really bizarre. Like, you mean this compared to Gestalt? Why would they do that? What kind of maniac would do that? Honest question. Ah. Why would they do that in this remake remaster? Who's responsible for this? I can just tank their hits and they'll just drop medicinal herbs of the yin yang. Just the never-ending medicinal herbs. Enough to scare the US healthcare system. That's how many medicinal herbs they're dropping here. It's insane. Look, I can just use them. Doesn't matter. I can just use the things. Big smackaroos. Ow! Don you. Yeah, I'm honestly really glad I switched over to easy mode for this. Like, hard mode this, again, does not seem like a challenge. Like, well, it seems like a challenge. It does not seem like a meaningful challenge, is what I was trying to say. It just seems like pain. Rather than a meaningful challenge. Whee! Whoa, what's going on here? More dudes to just barrel through. Yeah, it's a challenge of time, is all it is. Like, when a game makes itself harder by making you just have to take longer, essentially, it's like, okay, really? And that's the way that I feel about freaking classic mode in Fire Emblem games, where it's like, you know, if you lose a unit and just reset, then all you're really losing is just your time. So it basically just artificially increases the difficulty by being disrespectful to your time, is one way of looking at it. Are we gonna refight the thing? That one boss? Nope, just a bunch more of these guys. At least the music's pretty cool. We got like this disco DJ freaking remix of these themes from the game. It's pretty cool. I'm not even using my heavy attack. I'm just doing the big spins with X and just murderizing things to victory. Well, the recycled content, baby. I guess that's what it is, huh? Fire Emblem Classic doesn't want you to reset though, but want you to continue without your unit. That's the way that it was like in the original games, where they designed it so that if you lost somebody, you would get replacement units later, and you would get like so much of an army that like losing units wasn't so big of a deal, because you would have replacements, and there would be some units that you'd only even get if you lost other units prior. So unless you really, really, really sucked, you wouldn't really have to worry about losing your whole army. But Fire Emblem nowadays is all about like, oh my goodness, you only get like so many of these characters. Each of them have like their own distinct personalities. You want to keep all of them. You want to keep them all safe, make progress in all of them. Everything is going to be fantastic. Especially when you consider like the most recent 2 titles having things like Milla's Turnwheel and the Divine Pulse, you know? So the original I actually watched a pretty interesting video essay on this semi recently. I can't move my camera up. Okay, I needed to remove my lock on. That was weird there. So I feel like in the original games, it absolutely was intended that you don't reset, that you just keep playing and like see how your army ends up turning out at the end. But over time, it has eventually progressed to what it is currently, where it's like, you should love all of your characters and keep like all of them safe no matter the cost, which goes completely against the whole idea of classic mode and losing your units. I personally feel like classic mode has no place in modern Fire Emblem games. What is going on here? I just do it because like hardest difficulty options. Like even if I wasn't a content creator, I would still be doing that because of how much time I put into Fire Emblem games, like creating super spicy builds and stuff. I figure, why would I make these Excel spreadsheets and super crazy builds if it wasn't to tackle the hardest difficulty? So I play classic mode in my Fire Emblem games because of that. But if I'm gonna be honest, I personally feel like classic mode has no place in modern Fire Emblem. Because modern Fire Emblem isn't designed around it, you know? Fine, I got the thing. I'm done with this. The hardcore Fire Emblem fans would probably riot if classic mode disappears, though. Yeah, that's probably the only reason that it continues to exist, honestly. I'd be fine with it being gone. Bring back the light jump, bring back the vessel jump, bring back the future, do not bring it back. Well, we have all the weapons I need now. So, like, everything from this point onward is, like, optional, I guess. Doesn't actually need to be done to beat this video game. I got what I came for. I may as well see it through now. May as well, you know. Look how quickly we shred through armor. Your armor just, like, vanishes. As opposed to a hard mode where it just sticks around until the end of time. In hard mode, the armor just feels never-ending. Like the marketing budget of Raid Shadow Legends. You know, but it actually goes away in this. We can actually destroy it. It's great. Get smackarood. Yeah, look at this. I feel like I'm actually feeling a lot more engaged with the combat in easy mode too, honestly. Gosh dang it. Because I actually get to like fight things a lot more often instead of hanging back and having to play things ultra safe. Like the few times that I came in hard mode, I would have to play like as absolutely perfect as I could to try my absolute best to not take damage. But when I'm able to play it a lot more casually, I feel like I'm able to engage with the combat of this game a bit better. So normal would probably be like a really good middle ground, honestly. I'll probably see the rest of this playthrough through to the end on like hard mode, just for the sake of like hard mode playthrough and stuff. But honestly, I feel like the level that I'd probably be most engaged with is just normal mode. Not because I'm not able to tackle the hard mode, but just because like that feels like the best difficulty setting for just engaging with the video game. Quite frankly. Is the impression that I get here. Yeah, and then you get knocked down super easy peasy. So what was this? That was a health salve, so I'll just use one there. And you get like knocked down super easy peasy. That's pretty cool. So that's pretty neato. Come on. Okay, so I guess that buffers up the lance then. Cool, well. I guess this is the play now. Yeah, I guess this is the play now. Buffer up the things. Yeah, optimal gameplay, I guess. Forgive that random spurt of puberty there, what the heck? Even these guys getting knocked down. Wow. Wow. And it won't kill you. Come on. And then switch targets and buffer the thing. Bam. And then boopity bop. Switch targets, buffer the thing. Oh, hi. Ow. Well. Well. Look at all the healing items everywhere. Even a recovery potion. Sweet. Well, I'll just, you know, do that. Yeah, this is great. Didn't even know this game had finishers. I don't know how I discovered it. The more you know. I have no idea how I discovered it. I just eventually discovered it and realized that if an enemy's been knocked to the ground, every beam of light is an invitation to death. And you go up and press B. I don't know why it's B and not like X or Y that you do a finisher. I just like stumbled on it by pure chance, and it's like carried me through so much of this playthrough on hard mode. It's carried me so hard. Through hard. I'm gonna have to knock you down again. So it's been really good to know. Where the heck are we? You have to go into here now or something? Oh. Oh. Weird. Okay. Switch targets, buffer. Okay. And then do the same to this guy too. Switch targets, buffer. There we go. So yeah, is kind of handy. Well. This is what's gonna carry me to victory now. Who's shooting me? Who the heck is shooting me now? Well, everyone just dies. Replicant glory kill. That's what we're doing now. We're just ping-ponging him around. Also, I don't even think I have any words on Dark Lance because I was thinking about having it on as like a temporary thing. Yeah, I don't even have any words on it. Yeah. And then the EXP rate one. Yeah. That's cool. May as well. Can I just like rush through? Whoa. Oi. You nerds. Everyone dies now. Everyone's gotta die. Which they actually do in a timely manner now. No, you jerk. Oh, bye, Brittany. I guess. Whee! Oh no! Ow. A big bad. Whatever will I do? I don't know. What if I just commit? That surely wouldn't be the play, right? Oh yeah, I guess I'm not parrying that. How about we just commit and everything will end up a-okay? I immediately try to parry that again. Doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. Alright. Oh, there's another one. Oh no. What will I do? What will our hero do? Whoa, that's sending me in an interesting direction, isn't it? Yeah. I feel like I'd probably most prefer playing hard mode and then easy, or hard mode. I'd probably most prefer playing normal mode, then easy, then hard mode. Well, I don't know what normal mode feels like yet, but if I had to hazard a guess, if I was playing this video game on my own time and not as a content creator, what difficulty modes I would like the most? Probably normal, then easy, then hard. Honestly. Quite frankly. Alright, we're sending Dark Blast right up your arse. Doing some ass blasting. Alright, well. There's another, well. The heck? What am I targeting right now? Well, I don't even know what the boss is yet because I don't want to look at it, I guess. I mean, it's probably a good thing to be taking out these guys that are trying to snipe me. Is it, I thought it was Gretel at first because of, like, the fireballs and stuff. Is what I thought for a hot second. Wow. If this is the way if that's the amount of damage that you're doing on easy mode, I honestly don't think I would have the mental fortitude to, like, power through this in hard mode, quite frankly. Play this game on normal and enemies were pretty spongy but never felt unreasonable. Okay. So it wasn't, you know, too bad then. Yeah, I probably would have liked normal mode. But we've done so much of a hard mode playthrough. We'll do this in easy mode and then I'm switching back to hard after this is done. Is my plan. Whoops. I did not want to use the weed. We're done. Maybe I didn't use that thing. Wow. Wow. A dreaming vessel in a recycled world. Until the time of its awakening comes. Saving. Yes, thank you. I did the thing. That was pain. Well, that was certainly something. Achievement unlocked, Dear Diary.
Huh?
Is that the final entry of the diary?
It seems that way.
Interesting.
You figure anything out?
I fear not.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.